if President Paul Biya leaves office today, will there be any change concerning the crisis in Southern Cameroon? This is a particular question somebody asked me recently, and today I'm here to answer that particular question, that if President Paul Biya leaves office today, because many people are focusing on President Paul Biya, calling for him to step down. And there is a big crisis in Cameroon, that is the crisis in Southern Cameroon. And that is the main thing, that if they don't stop it, no matter who will take over office in Cameroon, that person would not succeed. But the question is, if President Paul Biya leaves office today, would there be any changes? I will tell you that there will be some changes, negatively and positively, because it will be an advantage to the Ambazonian. The very day President Paul Biya will be stepping down, that period of transition will be an advantage to the Ambazonian, because they will want to take it as an opportunity to pressure or to hit hard. Because when President Paul Biya will be leaving office, there will be a lot of confusion if President Paul Biya will be leaving office, because many people who have been working under the leadership of President Paul Biya, they have stolen, they have looted, they have done terrible things in Cameroon, and there will be panic amongst them, including top military generals. And in this panic, they might forget to give instruction. They might be trying to gain the support of the population by restricting or by not maybe involving themselves so much in the crisis. So it will be an advantage first to the Ambazonian before us who are for federation. If this is our first time joining TFA Talking Point, remember to subscribe and also share our videos. So we are looking at this issue because during this period, many Cameroonians, nearly all Cameroonians, are putting their energy and their resources to pressure President Paul Biya not to run for another 7 years in office. So then the whole issue generally in Cameroon is just to see the face of a new person. But that new person, if not maybe backed up by God, would receive it very hot at the beginning. Very hot at the beginning, because the kind of evil President Paul Biya has committed in Cameroon, the kind of things those supporting him has done in Cameroon, if he declared today that he will not be standing, and it is somebody from an opposition that will be taking over, there will be serious panic in Cameroon among all those who have ever taking posts of responsibility in Cameroon, because all of them are hiding something. All of them are afraid of something. All of them are afraid that the other people will revenge. And there will be serious panic. And the Ambazonian will take advantage of the panic. And if they take advantage of the panic, the crisis in Southern Cameroon will change, either in their favor, that they might achieve independence, or they might regain international recognition, or they might gain international condemnation, maybe due to the force that they will come in with. And then they might force the next president to maybe promise something out of fear and just for the sake of peace in their own advantage. And then how about those of us who are for federation, two-state federation first? It might work just a little bit, not as much as that of the Amazonia, because with those for federation, I am looking through all the opposition parties in Cameroon. I came to discover that there is no opposition party that is fine, is really clear concerning federation in Cameroon. Most of them are talking about federation. If they take over, they will bring the Cameroon will be a federal state. But they are not out clear. Many of them are for 10-state federation, where they will change the 10 regions into a federal state. And somebody like Maurice Kantor, I'm hearing that he is for 5-state federation to respect the 5 geographical zone of Cameroon. And for some, I don't know whether the Social Democratic Front is still for the two-state federation because their main aim was to go back to the 1961 constitution. But since 2010, that Niger Front, they met with President Paul Biya, the Social Democratic Front, nobody can explain how it is functioning and what they stand for. So it will be something that federation might return to Cameroon, but it might not be a federation that will respect the people of Southern Cameroon. The only thing I keep on calling all the opposition parties, anybody fighting to take over power in Cameroon and to solve the Anglophone crisis, is to first of all understand that these are two people, two different people with two different culture, two different policy, two different educational system, two different judicial system. People who have been separated and governed separately for 45 years. So if you are coming, do not have the idea of harmonizing or joining them together, because they can never work. That will be the downfall of your own government. So if President Paul Biya leaves office today, the crisis in Southern Cameroon will change in favor of the Ambazonian. That is how I look at it, because the way Ambazonian are, and they believe in force, so they will hit hard during that period of transition. Hit hard. And with these kind of ideas, I believe that is the main reason why many Ambazonians or all Ambazonians are fighting and praying that Paul Biya should go, because he is the main person holding on to the military solution. And secondly, we asked a question some time ago that if the Ambazonians sit on the table with the government, can they defeat the government on the table of dialogue? And many people answer yes, maybe. So that is the point today, to answer that particular question. I believe you are watching me as you ask the question to me directly.